I don't want to love for Christmas.
Marcus! Oi, oi!
Yes!
Oi, oi!
Hey!
Yeah. How many times have I cried in front of the Korfball community? At least
There's
3.
an excellent zoom in on my face at the copper box. Immediate tears. It's good. Go back and find it.
It's rigged! It's rigged! I thought we were mates!
Making me clip that. Bloody hell.
This is what we. This is the moment.
Is that airing? Is that loud?
We had a good run.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode number 12 of the For Korf's Sake podcast. It's a festive one today. I'm one of your hosts, James Sawyer, and I'm joined by the one and only Father Fitzmas herself. It's Caitlin Fitzgerald.
Ho, 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 bitches. I'm here, feeling festive.
Episode 12, you just said it, 12 days of Korfmas.
Here we go. Oh, they're all great days.
Anyway, let's tell the listeners what we've got for us today. So, totally different episode. Never done something like this before, folks. We are going to be doing a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Korfballer edition episode. So, we have 3 guests. We'll be bringing them on shortly, and they will go head to head and see who can make the most money or really just answer the most questions correctly. Yeah, there's no money really involved in this for them. But yeah, we'll go into that in more detail shortly. But before we do that, Caitlin, we should probably talk about about the weekend's results. There was one game on, so yeah, let's talk about that result from the weekend, shall we?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I had a bit of a feeling going into this game. Obviously played on Thursday at Selhurst, put out a whole academy squad, and I thought, we probably had enough to get the result of the weekend, but at the end of the day it was a 48-hour turnaround. Going away to Ellen Road is always tough, but it was the scoreline that surprised me really. To lose in that manner, set pieces, 4-1, don't think really reflects. We want to talk about Korfball. I was just going to go in a Crystal Palace rant, but I guess there's another game we should probably address.
Right, let's talk about it. The elephant in the room. So, folks, Bet Korfball Club travelled to the lovely area of Cambridge to play Tigers. Tigers 8th in the league, Bet 1st in the league, and I guess we could probably say a shock result. With Tigers coming away with the victory, 25-20, dismantling Bet Korfball Club's 39 unbeaten game streak and taking home the 2 points. Caitlin, thoughts on the game at the weekend?
Well, do you know what? I'll start with Cambridge. I think, credit where credit's due. They had to come out and put the ball in the basket and put in a performance. And they probably would have seen the Beck team that turned up and have noticed certain players missing. However, there still comes that kind of gravitas with Beck at the moment, as you say, that 39 game unbeaten streak. So there was still kind of that mental battle as well to actually believe they could beat a Beck team. So kind of big praise for that. A couple of also actual, real standout performances in there. Obviously, Chelsea Brown hit, I think, 4 or 5. And of course, Teo Water banked 9 in the end, which, it was a really standout performance. He also goes to Cambridge University. So, God damn him, what can't he do? Good at Korf, clearly quite clever, and broke our hearts. But yeah, I'll say that on Cambridge for now, and then we can, get into some Beck reflections. Unless you've got anything to add.
I mean, two things on this. First, I think we do have to address Beck. So let me just quickly go into. got a few in here. So in my, I just got a couple that I've prepared earlier that I want to kind of go through, as obviously it's important. The first kind of excuse I've got in the bag is Andy Hall told me take it easy, so I let my guard down, which is actually really nasty of Andy. If you ask me, that's really bad form during Christmas from Andy Hall. And then the ref only actually played 59.5 minutes. So that now time is important, folks. No, of course I joke. No, I think we probably should talk about Beck. But yeah, I think, don't want to say too much on this really, because I do think the credit deserves to go to Cambridge. Like you say, they turned up, they absolutely played better korfball. They moved the ball better, they rebounded better, they shot better. Every area of the game, they definitely were stronger in and absolutely deserved to win. There's no questions about that. I think most of the listeners and probably people will be aware that there were obviously players missing. That is always going to impact a team. I think whenever you've got kind of your 3 or 4 top goal scorers not in the team, for the team playing, but also the team you're playing against, there's always that little bit of extra added pressure for both teams. But yeah, we handled that a lot worse than they did, and they came away with a victory. So lots of things to learn from a new Beck setup, and I think that we'll take away the small positives that we can, but ultimately wasn't really good enough. And if you want to be the best team in the league and you want to go 39 games unbeaten, you need to be able to do that with players missing. We've just been fortunate that the team's been incredibly fit for the last couple of years, and we've been able to keep certain players in the rotation. And I think that bit of a lesson learned for us, would you say, Caitlin?
Yeah, I think lessons learned, but also stuff to keep developing. I think the quality in the team is still there, but the chemistry is missing. It's very new divisions. These excuses just flowing out of me. But yeah, lots to take away into the new year, and it won't be season defining, I hope, dare I say. And my final words are: we recorded a podcast with Chris West last week that mysteriously had many technical issues, and then lo and behold, there he was coaching at the weekend, and Cambridge coming away with the win. I don't know what he's done, but he's put some hex on us or something. So it's actually all Chris West's fault. I'll say that.
Yeah, there we go. So another one that we can add to the bag of excuses. No, yeah, all credit to Cambridge. Awesome. Anyway, enough with the bar humbug from our perspective, and let's move on to this fun episode, shall we, Caitlin?
Yes, it's going to be a good one.
All right, awesome. So we'll do the intros, okay? We'll give you guys an intro into the guests, and then we'll run through the format of the show. So here we go. Let's bring him on. All right, introduce him first. I love it. None of them know which order it's in, so they're all really anxious right now, which is great. So introduce him first. An absolute animal on the court, but an even bigger animal on the dance floor. Been playing korfball for almost 14 or 15 years, my sources tell me. Currently part of the youthful Tornadoes team challenging for the top 4. He thought he was long past these glory days until Caitlin and I carried him to a Leicester tournament summer victory last year. He'll be looking to echo that in the National League this year. Ladies and gents, former England under-21 superstar, all-round legend of the game. It's Will Alderton, folks.
Woo, woo, woo!
Oh man, thank you for that. They're right about what they say about that intro. That slapped. Can I leave now? So it's a high note before I derail my night.
I'm loving the festive jumper as well. There, I can't quite see it. Will, have you got do you want to sort of?
Yeah, actually, I stuck a couple of baubles on, but they've kind of fallen off. Because I'm quite small, you can't really see them.
Nice. It's great, mate. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. It's going to be a festive jolly, and there's no one better to have a drink and have a laugh with. So thank you.
Cheers to that.
Shall we bring on the second guest, Caitlin?
Go on, keep it going.
Right. Second intro. There is really no intro that can possibly attempt to explain this human being. Unquestionably, one of korfball's biggest Fruit Loops. There's no doubt about that. Genuinely, though, one of the best girls I've ever witnessed play korfball. On her day, absolutely unstoppable. She is a Beck icon, so much so that she still owns the #1 shirt, despite not having played for Beck for the last 4 years or whatever. But they're keeping it in the hope that she returns one day. An England international superstar with a whopping 0 goals to her name. But more importantly, she's one of one, and absolutely, if not the greatest Korf personality in England. For Korf's sake, listeners, the doctor will see you now. Ladies and gents, it's Dr. Joanne Wilson.
Fantastic. Thank you. I'm glad you got that very special stat in there.
Sorry.
You're one of the only ones.
My God, gotta do something, haven't you? Gotta do something.
Queen of the assist.
Absolutely. Thank you, my friend.
No. All good, all good. Fun fact, prior to the podcast beginning, Caitlin's exact words to me were, if we bring on Joe Wilson, I don't know that she'll get past round one.
My God.
I back her knowledge of, genetics, bioinformatics, but Korf we'll see.
But I'm allowed to phone a friend, right?
Yeah, all of the lifelines. Don't worry, we're helping you out.
In the first 3 questions.
Will, I can hear you quaking from here.
Oh, my timbers are shivered.
Right then. Okay, cheers for joining, Joe. But let's get the third guest in as well. Let's make this a festive party as it should be. Lastly, folks, a man with a last name that has pretty much more legacy in the game than anybody else. England Korfball arguably ceases to exist without the Buttingers thrusting it forward. And boy, has this player got some thrust, let me tell you. He has got some serious...
Yeah, nice.
So I wasn't at the Leicester tournament for that long.
Right, let's reel off some accomplishments. A Bucks champion with Exeter, a Harrow legend, the former British Student Korfball Association chair for 2 years, and currently one of the only Trojans players without a National League title.
Oh,
No, of course, Joe. Crucial part of the England youth setup, and has played in multiple England teams, and will no doubt be part of the seniors moving forward as well. Rumour has it, Caitlin, that when I turned up to the Leicester Summer Tournament, he actually went home because he was so intimidated.
I thought as much. I thought it was suspicious.
Yeah,
he's been benched the whole time.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, knew he wouldn't make the starting 8, but listen, it's no, we of course joke, ladies and gents. He's a household name, and everybody I speak to genuinely loves him. He is absolutely one of the best people in Korfball, and it's not just me saying that; everybody says it. So make some noise for one of many Buttingers carrying the flag of honour for Korfball. But then, ladies and gents, this time it's Luca Buttinger.
There we go, completing the set.
Put
Yeah,
respect
thank
on
you,
the
thank you.
name.
What an introduction. I joined the Trojans team when we it was the first year after 16 years on the trot, not making the final.
Yeah, that's relatable. I relate. Don't worry.
Serious aura, guys.
Yeah, it's a great aura in this sound.
Great start. Just like you, Joe. We're loving it. Brilliant. Great
Wonderful.
intro, thank you.
Yeah, listen, appreciate all of you taking the time on a festive Monday to come and join us and create an episode so we can give our 19 listeners something to watch. We're very grateful for that. But it's going to be a very fun episode. Before we begin, I should probably run through how this is going to work, okay? I can tell you that what we'll do is we're going to ask basically a series of 10 questions to the guest, and they have to get every question right to pass through to the next round. We will be bringing the guests on one by one, and that will be dictated by us asking a question at the beginning to all 3 of them. Whoever puts their hand up the fastest will get to answer the question. If they get it correct, they will come up, and then we will play with them. The other guests may be berating them in the background. There's no way of knowing. We don't know what it's going to look like. But yeah, they will play. Of course, with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you have the 3 options of you can phone a friend. So there may be some friends on the podcast today that are dialed in from mobile phones. You can also use a 50-50 to break it down from 4 answers to 2. And then you can also ask the audience. But the audience is essentially the people you're looking at right now. So I would argue that might be less helpful than more helpful. So we'll see how it all pans out. But with that in mind, should also tell everybody that we are very, very fortunate. Tom Walmer, who's our second team coach and part of the Beck's coaching setup, works for a company that makes Korfball posts. I'm yet for him to tell me the name of said company, which is impossible to do promotion on, but they have incredibly kindly, they offered at the beginning to help us with the podcast and get some of the equipment that you're seeing, etc. But they have very, very kindly offered to give away £150 in total, so £50 to each chosen guest charity of choice. So today they will be able to give that away, which is very, very kind of them. We will find out the name of the company once Tom responds to me. We will obviously do some content for them over the next couple of episodes, but yeah, really love them. They make Korfball posts and stuff, so once we find those out, we'll put them on the Instagram and make sure, perfect Christmas gift or whatever, but make sure you shout them out, right, Caitlin? Really awesome of them to come and help us make this episode a little bit more special.
Yeah, no, super kind, and it's not too late to order a Korfball post to have under your tree for Christmas Day. So get that in whilst we can.
But pass it over to each of the guests. So we're going to ask them individually. Firstly, I'll go to Joe. Joe, if you want to talk us through, who's your chosen charity that you're going to donate your money to?
But my charity is Greenhouse, and they run lots of sports in schools, and they try and help kids from less privileged backgrounds, both with their sports and also with their school stuff. So they also do a lot of mentoring. And they actually work at Ernest Bevin, one of the big korfball homes. So there you go.
The fortress that is.
Love Ernest Bevin, the square sports hall.
Yeah, no, love that. Wonderful cause, Joe. And really pleased to be able to, hopefully for those guys, help contribute to that. Amazing. And then, over to you, Will. Who's your chosen charity?
Yeah, so this charity is one that's very close to my heart. It's Will Alderton's wallet. I'm kidding. It's Sport Aid.
You're getting cold this Christmas.
Just when he puts the website link, it's just his Revolut or whatever it is,
Yeah.
Going towards his next £100 haircut, right?
Yeah, no, it's just Sport Aid. They help kind of like rising star, like talented young athletes. I help fund their equipment and their training, and help them compete in competitions. So it's ones that don't have access to like major sponsorships and things. So it helps them become the next generation of great athletes.
Legend. Yeah, great cause, unbelievable cause. Yeah, awesome, mate. And then we'll pass over to Luca finally to talk us through who his donation's going to.
Yeah, so my donation is going to a charity called the British Korfball Foundation. It was initially set up by my uncle Philip Buttinger, Corinne Buckland and Karen Palfreman, and it's got 3 different funds at the moment, which have been all donated through a few people passing, and they've specifically asked for this money to be helped to use to develop korfball in Britain. So the first one is improving the places we play. So we just actually had a bit of a project in Manchester where we laid out brand new hall markings because they were playing there every week. And so it was a brilliant time to actually get the drawings done, get it laid down. And so that was a recent project that we did. And so the second fund is for the juniors, developing juniors, which is being set up currently with Peter Allen. And then the final one is for international players who are struggling to potentially go away or abroad on these trips or pay for international funds and fees. So those 3 are big contributors. My dad, Max, as well, he's done a lot of work for them as well. So yeah, that's it. British Korfball Foundation is the charity I'm putting it towards.
Yeah, that's amazing, mate. That's an unbelievable cause, and obviously close to home with what we're doing on the pod as well. So in terms of love that. Just awesome. All 3 charities, such worthwhile causes at such a worthwhile time of year as well. So Tom Walmer, thank you to your company for helping us with this. It's just amazing. And I guess we should probably crack on, right, Caitlin?
Let's do it. Straight into the big quiz.
I'm trying to figure out a random question to ask that's not in the question list because we haven't come up with 3 questions to ask at the start of it. So, if you could just talk between yourselves. I'm making a question right now.
You want me to do a little Christmas dance or something?
Joanne's got a party trick.
yeah, Joe, if you'd like to, that'd be great.
Sorry, Caitlin, can you do the music, please?
Okay. We don't want to get. I don't want to love for Christmas.
No, I can't think of any questions when you're doing this. This is impossible.
Oh.
I've got the first question
Okay.
to ask. Okay, totally random, completely random. Which tasty milkshake made with 20 grams of protein has absolutely nothing fake in it? Is it A, Huel, B, Grenade, C, Whey, or D, Grounded?
D, Grounded.
No, that's Joe Wilson. That
is Joe Wilson. She loves a Grounded.
There we go. Love that. Joe is up. Okay, so Luca will hold tight. You're probably going to be on in about 6 minutes. So
not much time for heckling then, though.
Yeah, get him in now.
I've been researching. I've been prepping. I'm feeling good.
Okay.
The underdog.
Right. Okay.
The underdog. Yeah.
So, are you ready, Joe, for the first round and the first question of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire's Korfballer edition?
Hell yeah.
Insert theme music.
Are we live on ITV or not?
Yeah. Please welcome your host, Jeremy Clarkson.
Oh.
Right. Ladies and gents, it's guest number one, Dr. Wilson.
Dr. Wilson.
I love you.
Okay, Joe, how you feeling? You feeling nervous?
I'm feeling the best I've ever felt, honestly.
Okay, I love it. Right.
I'm
Be
pumped.
prepared. Be confident. Caitlin, over to
Yes.
you to ask the first question. I reckon we should go with guest two's questions.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So,
James, give a little cough, for the right answer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Little cough, yeah.
that old tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay, question one for you, Joanne. Which club has conceded the most goals in the English National League so far this season? Is it A, Bearsted, B, Norwich Knights, C, Cambridge Tigers, or D, Kingfisher?
Oh God, I'm out of the loop. I'm out of the bloody loop.
Stop being in the London Regional League, right?
God,
I'm playing Highbury in the London regional.
she's too focused on promo.
I haven't got a bloody clue. Right.
With the fish to fry.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
I'll repeat the four, and then if not,
what
you
were
can think about a
they?
lifeline. So
Right.
Bearsted, Norwich Knights, Cambridge Tigers, Kingfisher. Who has conceded the most goals so far this season?
Okay, and I've got like 50-50, right?
Yeah. Do you want to play
Right.
that already?
Let's hope someone really good comes up with someone. Sorry, everyone's good, but someone at the bottom comes up with someone at the top. All right, let's do 50-50.
Okay. So I'm going to remove Norwich Knights and Kingfisher. So the correct answer is either Bearsted or Cambridge.
No! It's rigged! It's rigged! I thought we were mates!
Come on, you've got a 50% chance of getting past round one.
Right. Who is it? Bearsted and who? Cambridge.
Get ready, Will.
Yeah, Bearsted or Cambridge Tigers. Who's conceded the most goals?
Well, I'm obviously, based on the weekend's result, I kind of. Well, you're freaking me out. I gotta say Bearsted.
Is that your final answer?
Should I call Marcus?
2 lifelines on question one.
Do it.
Right.
I
James,
think
sorry,
trust.
James, you were going to say something. You were going to help me out, weren't you? Kaylin psyched me out, I don't trust the girl.
I wouldn't trust me either.
Right.
But I just want to lock it in. Bearsted or
Okay,
Bearsted or
lock it in.
Cambridge.
Final answer, Bearsted. Let's go. Come on.
You are, I'm sorry to say, correct.
Yes, love it.
Love it.
He's
Very
through round
very
one.
good.
Okay,
Against
Right.
all
go
odds.
on, James.
Against all odds.
For question number two, which
Right.
maybe this should have been question number one, Caitlin.
She should get this right.
Which team got relegated from the National League last season?
Man.
It's a tough.
God.
Was it A, Bromley, B, Highbury, C, Birmingham, or D, Manchester Warriors?
You do have your lifelines, by the way.
That's a tough
Right,
one.
well, I was actually there for this. So, I'm going to have to go with Leicester Hearts Highbury.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Dr. Wilson, you are correct.
Woo!
Yes. We couldn't make you second guess that one. Wow. Okay, so on to question 3 of 10. So making sound progress. There's pressure's on now. Who was Nomad's top scorer in their most recent KCL Satellite Finals campaign? Was it Sam Medcraft, Ollie Pritchard, Alex Bell, or Sam Lee?
Right, what's the other lifelines?
That one's quite hard.
I think it might be Sam Lee, but I don't know if it's just because he was on the pod and you did his intro and you were like, you're the shit, and then that made me think, yeah, God, Sam is really good, yeah. But sorry, what's the lifelines available really though?
So you can ask the audience, which is just these two goons, or you can phone your friend.
Right.
Or you can have
Oh, yeah.
another question that's completely different.
Sure, Marcus has watched it.
Is it gonna be?
I'm sure he
Is it
has.
gonna be a question about like biology or something? I could do that.
You could say that.
Okay, doctor.
You could say it's a biological question, yeah.
Right, let's hit me with the random question. Let's go.
Okay, which of these animals can't jump? Is it kangaroo, elephant, frog, or rabbit?
I thought you were going to say Joe Wilson at the end of that.
Yeah, Joe Wilson.
Brutal. Right. Listen, this is a classic zoology question, and don't worry, I do know the answer. It's elephant.
Is that your final answer? Final answer. Locked in. Elephant is correct. Well done. We're progressing to question 4. It was Sam Lee. Can confirm.
Let's give him that shout out. Come on, well done, Sam.
Yeah, Sam Lee with 20 goals. Well done. Top
Nice
score for
shit.
Nomads. And it's all because of your intro, James.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why he's good at Korfball. Okay, interesting bit of a spicy one here, folks. According to Playways, which we know is arguably not correct, who was Tornado's top goal scorer last season? Was it A, Luke Buckland, B, Will Alderton, C, Ben Buckland, or D, Owen Mansfield? A bit boy heavy there, wasn't it? Goodness.
Right, but I told you don't ask many questions about anyone under 25. I got no
This is not a
clue.
legacy quiz.
I just turned 25.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
No excuses.
Right, okay, listen. I still to this day can't really tell between the twins, so I think it's gonna have to be asked the audience.
I've got no clue.
Will's just going to pick himself.
Right.
Wanna
Ask
see
in
why
the
it's really
audience.
good.
I trust these boys. Come on.
Yeah,
Wanna know.
okay.
Lock
So,
in. Lock in.
Wait,
Okay.
there's something for that, I think.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Play some music for them to like switch on the brains and get in the mood. Yeah.
ask the
And
audience.
so,
Ask the audience.
All on you,
All I
Will.
can say is it's one of those 4 boys.
Oh my god.
And it's definitely not me.
Okay.
Sabotage.
Can I give like an actual answer or can I give like a hint?
yeah, the point is to give an answer. Yeah.
You're helping her out.
Luke Buckland.
Is it?
Do you know that for sure,
100%.
Will?
How do I know to trust you?
You don't.
Could be sabotage.
He doesn't
I
want the
want-
money to go to charity.
Yeah, he's that guy. Straight to his
Only my
wallet.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Okay
can
then.
trust me, Joe.
So you said
course.
Luke, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. Gotta do it. Come on. We were winners together at the Leicester tournament. I gotta
Let's
trust
go.
him.
You're my teammate.
Locked in, Luke Buckland.
You're locking in Luke Buckland.
Luke Buckland, yeah.
Okay. Well, I can tell you that Luke Buckland is correct.
Okay. Question
Guys, I
5.
can't. Question 5 is 4 more than I thought we were going to get through. Even at the start of this, I thought we were on the road to nowhere here. So,
This is fantastic.
incredible scenes.
Honestly, I'm buzzing.
well.
I'm buzzing.
Yeah. I think this is where we normally ask what you're going to like spend the money on in the game. But obviously, since it's going to charity, so I guess maybe do we just pass over to Will and ask what he's going to spend his money on?
Some shooting boots.
Oh,
Oh, love it.
no. Will Alderton scored
brutal.
46 goals last year for Tornadoes,
Yeah,
according to
you're
this.
second. You're second.
Really? Is that what Playways says?
You were robbed of a few.
Yes, probably.
How many did Luke score?
Luke had 62.
Close.
That's a close one.
Solid.
Great
But yeah,
minds.
we are halfway to you becoming a millionaire, Joanne.
That is fantastic.
And you've got 2 lifelines left. So going into question 5, and it is: what year was the English Korfball Association founded? Is it 2006, 1996, 2012, or the year 2000?
Right. Well, let me think. What did you say? The EKA?
Yeah, when was the EKA founded?
Right. I was born in 95.
Is that relevant or?
Yeah, did you found the EKA the year after your birth in 1996?
I was 1 year old when I founded the EKA. What were the options?
So you got 2006, 1996, 2012, or 2000.
Right.
You can still phone a friend.
Okay, listen. I actually just want to chat to this guy anyway, so let's ring him. Let's give him a call. Okay, right. Well, actually, I've got 2 options. The first option is my dad, Johnny Wilson, which I don't think he'll pick up though. Or So let's go for Marcus. Should I call him?
I think it's funnier if you call him. Yeah, I think you call him. Yeah,
Right.
FaceTime him.
God, he better pick up, little rascal.
He's been pre-warned that this might happen. That little rascal.
Right. Here we go. FaceTime.
Is phoning a friend, Marcus Ty. For question 5 on the line.
Marcus! Oi, oi!
Yes!
Oi, oi!
Hey! There he is.
Look at that yak ball right there. Yeah.
Right.
Don't worry, mate. You're live on the telly. You're live on the telly. Forget about dinner.
Right, we'll be quick. We'll be quick.
Right.
Joanne's called you to help on a question, and the question is, what year was the English Korfball Association founded? Is it 2006, 1996, 2012, or 2000?
Please help.
Can you say them again, please?
Yeah,
You're not taking
2006, 2006, 1996, 2012, or 2000.
Surely it was before 2006.
That's what I thought. Yeah, because I think Mitcham, when I was 11, I played against Mitcham and they'd already won the league about 8 times. So that means that when I was 3, Mitcham were...
Joe, your face.
What? Marcus, come on.
It's given you...
You have any other friends?
That is 1996, 2012, or 2000.
Or 2006. I think it's got to be 96, you know?
96 sounds good, Wills.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
final answer.
Yeah. Well, what are you eating for dinner, Marcus?
Chicken is lovely.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it, mate.
well.
This is insane.
Let's finalize that answer then. Come on.
Okay,
19-
1996. Okay, so the EKA was founded in 2006. You are out. You are wrong. Marcus knows nothing about korfball.
Get him off. Let me cool.
Game over. It's a hard question. It's a hard question.
I'm hanging up right now.
Listen, it doesn't always work, Joe. It happens. The £50 is still going to come to your charity regardless of your knowledge. But you got to question 5. That's a great feat.
I only answered one question myself.
There we go. One question. We said it. But no, I understood your logic.
Yeah.
You know, when I saw the answer to this, I was surprised. Like, I thought it would have been founded before then because, you know, korfball in this country has existed before then. So I understood the reasoning, but yeah, a bit of a surprise one here. 2006,
You had the
was founded.
British Korfball Association before that, which disbanded and turned into the English Korfball Association.
All knowledge.
Ooh, ask the audience. Should have saved it.
Oh, you already used it.
Why didn't you cough?
Sorry, Joe. But listen, well played, Joe. Stick around if you want and berate the other boys. You will be the audience. But yeah, fantastic effort. And I guess it's time for us to bring in another guest. So ready? Are you ready for your question? Fastest finger first, okay? Since 2015, how many grand finals have been won by 1 goal?
Oh,
Luca's in.
Make the multiple
Luca's in,
choice.
right.
one
So,
goal.
yeah.
So that counts as golden goal.
No. I'll give you the multiple choice, okay? You ready? 3, 5, 6, or 4. So 3, 4, 5, or 6.
I'll go for it. I'm gonna say 3.
3. I can tell you that you are incorrect, which means the question goes over to Will to guess correct. So Will, the answer he hasn't answered are 4, 5, and 6. And the question is, how many grand finals have been won since 2015 by 1 goal?
So it definitely can't be 3 then.
No.
Go for it.
Been there for at least 3, so.
I was going to say, like, immediately flashbacks.
Yeah. How many times have I cried in front of the korfball community? At least 3.
There's an excellent zoom in on my face at the copper box. Immediate tears. It's good. Go back and find it.
How many grand finals has there been since then? Because there was 2 that were cancelled.
Wait, this isn't past the audience, my friend.
So 2 that were cancelled. So 2015 counts. We lost to Trojans by 1. Oh, there's been like 3 golden goals, isn't there? Crap. I'm just going to do 5. Random guess. I don't know which ones.
Ladies and gentlemen, Will's in the money. It is.
Hey, looks on my side.
Insane stat.
Incredible. So
Yeah,
tough.
I can tell you, I had to look this up earlier today, but I'm going to try and get it right. We had the Bet Golden Goal in 2023. We had, 23. We had the Tornadoes. It was 21-20, I think, or whatever. 1 goal in 2022. The 2019 final at the Copper Box, the second one, was won by 1 goal. The 2018 was also won by 1 goal. And then the 2016 was a golden goal, or I believe, or won by 1 goal. But then the 2015 was won by a fair few. And then I think the 2014 was the golden goal, the first golden goal. So yeah, since 2015, 5 of the grand finals out of whatever that is, like 9, because of the COVID years or however many it was, 8 have been won by 1 goal.
Is the 2015 one the one on YouTube that's got tons of views and then
No,
people Korfball in the comments?
It
that's
might be
the.
2016.
I think that's the really boring one where it was like 14-10 is the final score.
Yeah, no, that's the
That's got like
2015 one, I think.
300,000. Yeah, that's got like 300,000 views. The very, very first one was only ever recorded on Vimeo, which is like impossible to find. But that was, of course, Dave Brooks. That was the one when we were like literally like 17-year-olds just pranking about, thinking we could win, and we nearly did. But yeah, there's been several. There's been several.
Was wait a minute, sorry, Caitlin, was that another set of? Was that?
I've got a corporal career based on them.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Well, folks, Will's in the game, and are we ready to kick off, Will, and crack on with some questions?
I'm not going to last long. Never do.
So, question 1 for you, Will. Which club is currently top of the English National League? Is it A, Trojans, Bristol, Beck, or Kingfisher?
After yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we throw the spanner there.
Who
I haven't
knows?
actually checked the league table since yesterday, so that's thrown me off a little bit. No, I think they were ahead before anyway, so if there's one game, it's got to be Beck. Final answer.
Locked in, correct. It is Beck. You didn't second guess yourself there. No, we didn't include this question just to remind everyone that Beck is still top, I promise.
Yeah.
Still top of the league. Still
Stuck that
top of the
one.
league.
Wrong shirt.
Good, strong start. Stuck to it.
Me, yes, we go to. All right.
Nice. Good work, Will. Right. Second question. Which of these teams were not in the playoffs last season? A, Trojans. B, Nomads. C, Bristol. Or D, Tornadoes?
Is that a targeted question?
That's tricky, that one. It's being violated on this.
You got the nicest intro.
Yeah. I suppose it wasn't Tornadoes, right? Final answer.
So final answer was Tornadoes did not make the playoffs last season.
When you put it like that. Yeah.
Of course you're right. We just bugged you up. Of course you're right. Of course. Right. Amazing.
Well. Full steam ahead to question 3. Who scored the golden goal for Beck in the 22-23 playoff final? That was it. Ashley Warner, Helen Wild West, Shannon Jones, or Rachel Turner, not Caitlin
What was a
Fitzgerald.
slight pause at the end?
But who did the assist?
Most
Blake
important thing,
Palfreman.
the assist. I think I heard through the grapevine that someone scored what was it? Not first ever goal. That doesn't make any sense. It was. I think they didn't score a goal for an entire game or something until that golden goal. So I think the name that I heard, I think it was on the podcast. Maybe you dropped it. Last episode, maybe. I think it's Rachel Turner. So I'm going to go with her final answer.
Locked in. He's a fan of the pod. We're a proper Korf hub of knowledge here on the podcast. Yes, it was Rachel Turner scored that golden goal winner. And then got suitably rugby tackled afterwards.
Well,
I don't know how
Also, shout out the assist was Helen Wild West.
My gal.
it's all in the past, right?
Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
Quality.
Good job, Will. Right, you are bursting through these. Okay. Now, I guess this probably is a harder one. According to Playways, who was Norwich Knight's top goal scorer last season? Was it A, Charlie Vogwill? Was it B, Heather Stokes? C, Luke Coit-McKenzie? Or D, Claire D?
Jesus.
Bloody hell.
I think if you were asking every other season, it'd probably be Charlie, wouldn't it?
May I remind you that you have options. You have an Ask the Audience. You have a Phone a Friend. Well, I don't know who your choice of Phone a Friend is, but I imagine you might be friends with some people on that list. You also have a 50-50. And then you can also take a bonus question instead. Up to you.
I think if I did 50-50, you'd choose like the two bogus ones that are definitely up there. So I'm going to have to. I feel like Luca checks playways quite a lot. So I feel like I need to ask the audience.
Ask the
Okay.
What, are you not
Yeah.
banking on me getting
Highbury was still in the National League last year, so yeah, why not?
Yeah, so no problem. Checking playways now.
Luca's got no idea, does he?
So what were the four answers again?
The four answers are Charlie Vogwill, Heather Stokes, Luke Coit-McKenzie, and Claire Deep.
It's got to be Luke or Claire, right?
Luke or
For last
Claire?
season.
Why not Charlie?
Oh God.
I'd say Heather. Heather was out of it. Why not Charlie?
Was Charlie playing that much last season? He didn't play against
he
us.
was.
That's all I remember.
Okay, he played against us times.
All the time.
He was saving
Can I take
himself
that
for big
away?
games.
Do you want to use a different lifeline?
Confused myself even more.
So I think it's between those three. You run it
That
down.
narrows it down, Luca. Thank
I
you.
would like to remind you, you can use multiple lifelines together. We're not like, I don't know if that's a rule on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can.
you can.
So if you are struggling.
Honestly, a feeling. I think you'll go. I'd go for Charlie.
Really?
Yeah, I just feel like he's always top scoring for them.
He scores so many goals, and he just gets
Yeah.
it by
Yeah.
doing his tricky little waddle around the pitch.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go for Charlie. Final answer.
Final answer.
He always top scores.
Final answer. You've gone for Charlie Vogwill.
If you get this wrong, then I've beaten you.
You are a doctor at the end of the day.
There it
Charlie
is.
Vogwill locked in. Final answer as Norwich Knights' top goal scorer last season. I can tell you, you're correct.
Wow.
Despite Joanne's
Brilliant.
attempts to sabotage, you are correct.
I ruled him out so
Claire or Luke
so quickly.
It might be Claire, actually.
trying to gaslight me.
Charlie Vogwill had 62. His closest was Coit-McKenzie with 48, and then Claire Deep with 34, and Heather Stokes with 36. So don't be ruling out Heather Stokes now. Anyway, Caitlin, we're on to question
Yes.
5 now.
Question 5, just a reminder, this is where Joanne failed and was eliminated, but you have made it to question 5 with most of
was
your lifelines
one
still
of
intact.
them.
Yeah, it was Marcus.
Against
It was
all the
Marcus'
odds.
tie. This question, it relates to a fairly current, fairly recent event. So where did Nomads finish in their most recent KCL Satellite finals? Was it 1st, 3rd, 5th or 7th?
Did they win their last game?
Don't know.
Well, what are the answers?
1st, 3rd, 5th or 7th?
Well, I don't think they finished first because I think they lost 2 games. I think I saw some scores. They couldn't have finished first. And when I did look at the scores, which was before their last 2 games, they were sitting in 4th. So what
Higher
are
or
what
lower?
are the options?
1st, 3rd, 5th or 7th?
So it's third or fifth, basically.
Higher or lower? Which way are we going to go?
If I do 50, 50, we're just going to do 3rd and 5th.
It's randomized. It's an algorithm.
Okay, I'm going to do 50-50 because I can't chance it.
It's definitely not an algorithm. It's written on our phone.
Why do you believe him?
I thought you were
I
going
am
to do
the
a randomizer.
algorithm. Should we be nice? Should we be nice?
Yeah, definitely,
Oh.
definitely, Caitlin.
Okay,
No.
so no,
Christmas off.
50-50. Your remaining answers are 5th or 7th.
Okay, I'm going to have to go 5th. Final answer.
Locked in. Never in doubt. Yes, 5th is correct. Well done. On to question 6.
Yeah. I would have probably gone 3rd.
In the latter stages, second half of the quiz.
Right. Okay. Are you ready? On to question 6. How many draws did Norwich Knights get during the 24-25 season? Was it A, 2, B, 3, C, D, 5?
I mean, they are the draw masters, right?
What Lizzie Ty said.
She jinxed our game. It's the only reason we drew.
Yeah, she did.
All right, was it 3, 4, 5, or 6?
2, 3, 4, 5.
They drew to Kingfisher, and that was 30 all. That's all I got.
One's not an answer, unfortunately, mate.
I'm gonna have to phone a friend just see what he's got. You might have some.
Who are
Playways.
you phoning? This is really fun. I knew you were phoning Marcus because I was on the phone to him today. I have no idea who is your phone a friend, Will, or do you want to just surprise us?
Has anyone got Joe Sterling's number?
Yeah, I got his number.
Yeah. So my phone a friend is Billy. Had to be. So I'm gonna have to do it. Here we
Mate,
go.
you're screwed. There's no way.
Hello, mate. Right, you in bed?
No.
Okay, perfect. I've got a little question for you here.
He's live on telly. Live
We're
on
on air, by the
telly.
way, so no swear. Well, no swearing. Okay, can you hear the screen? Can you hear James?
Bashby, Billy, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you, mate.
Listen, Will's in a tense battle here. He's looking for the answer to a topical question. He wants to know how many draws did Norwich Knights get during the 24-25 season. Your options are 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Bloody hell, he's not going to know that, is he?
I got no other option. Did you check playways a lot?
I was a guess.
I could see 4 in my mind for some reason.
They did do quite a lot.
Yeah, they did get a few draws. I don't remember. I'm trying to think of the results they got though. Like Kingfisher, they definitely drew 30-0. I can't remember any others, but
Gonna have to press you for time here, folks.
yeah. Should we go 4 final answer? Perfect. Right, we'll go 4 final answer. Cheers, Bill.
You've chosen to go for 4. Has Billy Ashby come in clutch? He does it many times for Beck. He wasn't there at the weekend, unfortunately. Another excuse. I can tell you, he absolutely has come in clutch for you. The answer was 4.
That is quality.
Billy boy.
Really?
Cheers.
Wow.
Really? Cheers, man. Saved me there. Sorry? £1 million. I'll give you like a tenner. I'll give you your shorts back for that. Thank you so
Love
much.
it.
Through to the next question.
Well done.
Well done.
Serious.
Thanks, Bill.
serious
Appreciate it.
Korf
Thanks for the help.
knowledge.
See you later. Don't know how I've done that. I fluked it.
Serious. Yeah, serious Korf knowledge there. I love that from good old Billy.
Yeah.
But that brings you to question
Great knowledge.
7. Yeah, really getting to the last stages. Find one to pick. Okay, we'll just go with the one in order. Which country opened the first international Korfball research centre in 2017? Was it the Netherlands,
Oh my
China,
God.
Belgium, or Suriname?
You've jumped up quite a bit there. It's like one week you're playing hybrid and the next week you're playing Beck. Shit. Sorry, can you say the question again with
Say
the
that
answer?
to my face. Say it to my
I wouldn't dare.
Which country?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Which country opened the first international Korfball research centre in 2017? Is it the Netherlands, China, Belgium, or Suriname?
Oh my God.
I don't know anyone that would know the answer
I
to
feel
this.
like no, that's tough, that one. Based off like my gut feeling, I'm just gonna have to go. Did you say China or Chinese type?
China.
Yeah, I'm gonna go China. Final answer.
I'm not even going to build up the suspense. That is correct. Well done. No lifeline.
No way.
China is
No way.
correct.
It's
Solid.
incredible.
That's crazy.
What
Still
a
got 2
streak.
long lines as well, isn't it?
Mate, this is ridiculous. Look, he's almost finishing. Are we on question 8 now, Caitlin?
We are indeed, yes.
Okay. So, question number 8. Beck achieved a bronze medal at the 24-25 KCL Champions League final versus Benfica. What was the final score? Was it 2019, 23-21, 21-20, or 22-20?
What year was it?
Last year.
Last year.
Can you say the first 3 again, please?
Yep. So the A is 2019, B is 23-21, C is 21-20.
Man, give me some tight options there, didn't you?
You got another lifeline, right?
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
one more.
And then the
Which one?
random question. You can also
Take
pick
a
the
random question.
Rationed it, yes.
Yeah. I want to take a random question. Let's go.
Okay. If you saw a rainbow, which color would be at the top? Is it A, red, B, blue, C, green, or D, violet?
Can I go back to the other question? Which options? So violet, blue, red, and
Green.
Did they not teach you the song in primary school?
it's red. Final answer.
Ladies and gents, he's done it. He's on to question 9. Incredible.
Green was the colours of the rainbow.
Goodness me.
This is
Right,
really
Caitlin, over to you.
great.
It's red.
Rigged. Just for the die-hard fans, the correct answer there was 2019. Beck won that game by. And this brings us to question 9. Question 9. Which of these teams did Cambridge not beat in the league last year? Bromley, Norwich Knights, Highbury, or Tornadoes?
Oh, they definitely beat us. Must have been Highbury. Say Norwich Knights or Bromley.
Yeah, Bromley.
Yeah.
You haven't seen one.
Bromley, Norwich, Highbury, or Tornadoes?
Bromley, final answer. Just guess.
It's a heartbreaking end. It's a heartbreaking end. The correct answer was Norwich Knights. Question 9. He's out. He's out. Sleeping on Bromley.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's like Highbury Bromley at the end, and they lost. That's why they got demoted, right?
Yeah.
3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, a great innings, mate. Getting to
Yes.
question 9 is really, really impressive. Your £50 will be well spent out of your wallet. No joke, obviously. Yeah, I'm sure Sport Aid will be grateful for you taking part and having a jolly with us. And cheers, legend, Will.
Cheers. Thank you very much, guys. It's a good run.
And we're on to the final contestant, who I've got it, who has told multiple people have told us this gentleman's an oracle of knowledge. Behind him, he described it as the background as the Magna Carta of Korfball, right? He's in his dad's office. This is the legacy Korfball. It's got all of the information he might need in folders behind there. So this is going to be an interesting one. Let's see how far Luca goes. Let's see how far he goes. But Luca, are you ready to crack on with this?
Let's do it. Let's do it, James.
Here we go. Caitlin, shall I kick us off?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which club has conceded the least goals in the English National League so far this season? Is it A, Cambridge Tigers, B, Bet Korfball Club, C, Tornadoes Korfball Club, or D, Kingfisher?
I think since even after your 25-20 loss against Tigers yesterday.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Thank you.
Just not to bring it up.
No, all good.
As Becca first and already as Becca first, I'm gonna and already conceding a match to them. I'm gonna go with Beck. Final answer.
I mean, he's confident. He's got all the reason to be confident, Caitlin. Of course, correct. I feel like he's going to rattle through these, Caitlin. I feel like it's going to be good. Let's go. Well done, Luca. On to round 2.
Don't worry, Luca, I'm here if you need me. Remember that, yeah?
All right. We need to ask the audience next one.
You won't sabotage it.
Yeah, never. Straight on to question 2. Who are currently bottom of the National League at the time of recording? Bromley, Norwich Knights, Bearsted, Cambridge Tigers. Just as a reminder, Joanne, Highbury are not in the National League anymore. So,
God, it's strays. Even when it's not a turn.
Why did I come? Why did I come today?
But I mean, so yeah, going through it. What was the score the weekend before last? It was 19-16 against Bearsted. It's quite a close match. So can I see Bearsted as final? I'm not sure. 3 goals difference against the top in the league. They must be.
I love this.
No, I'm gonna have to go with Bearsted. Final answer.
it's a competitive league. What can I say? But yes, correct. Bearsted is correct there. So moving on to question 3.
Luca's firing away. I'm enjoying these quips as well, Luca. This is or quibs. I think it's quibs. Yeah, but I'm enjoying them. They're great, mate. These are great. Here we go. Now we've got a challenging one for him, I feel. Which team are currently top of the North and West Promo League? Here we go. So what is your knowledge like of the promo leagues? Let's see how
North
Korfball
and
you really
West.
knows. So we've got A, Manchester Hawks, B, Birmingham City, shout out Tom Brady, C, Cardiff Raptors, or D, Leeds Hurricanes. So who is currently top of the North and West promo?
Yeah, I know Leeds Hurricanes have got a few good players like going to uni and like Leeds Beckett. So they're a good contender. Cardiff City, they had a bit of a drop off since like the Wilcoxes left. They had that bit of a change around. However, I've been keeping up a little bit. I'm the ultimate Korfball nerd. I've been competing with Marcus. I'm pretty sure it's Birmingham City, and that is going to be my final answer.
Ladies and gents, again.
This guy, Dr. Buttinger. Dr. Buttinger.
Yeah, I need to get on your level, Joe.
PhD in Korfball.
Where's that research institute in China? I need to do my PhD there.
Yeah, exactly. It's admirable.
Yeah, very impressive. Very, very impressive knowledge. You're giving me a PhD in my trousers after all this Korfball.
Bloody hell, making
Yo,
me
clip
blush.
that.
Bloody hell.
This is what we. This is the moment.
Is that Aaron? Is that
That
loud?
was
that
a
was
big
a
game
punch.
cut. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's so good.
We had a good run.
I do that one.
We had
I
a good
do that
run.
No, keep it in.
don't cut
Keep
it.
it.
Don't
Listeners
cut
will
it.
love it.
Sorry.
All 19
Christmas.
and Will sticks with him.
Yeah, we had a good run.
God.
Right.
Well,
Caitlin, next question.
Yeah. It was only a matter of time. Question 4, Luca. No lifelines used yet. So very good. Which of these teams have not beaten Kingfisher this season? Bristol, Beck,
No.
Trojans, or Cambridge? Who hasn't beaten Kingfisher?
Who hasn't beaten Kingfisher? Can you say the teams again, please?
Bristol, Beck, Trojans, Cambridge.
Okay, so I remember at the start of the season there was a bit of an upset. There were a few of the Kingfisher players not actually playing against Tigers. So I know Tigers beat Kingfisher. We've beat Kingfisher recently, 1 goal in it, I believe, a few weeks ago. I'm sure Beck have also beaten Kingfisher. So the fourth answer, Thunder. I'm at final answer, Bristol Thunder.
Yes. Bristol. It was a draw between Bristol and Kingfisher. A draw. So, but yeah,
Yes,
very well
yeah,
thought
that's it.
out, logical. Got there in the end. Correct answer.
Honestly, amazed. I can't believe this.
This man knows ball, doesn't he? He really does. Right. Straight on to question number 5. What year were Nomads founded? Home of the Fortress, Epsom's finest, Sam Lee, the Bell Brothers, Terry Ford just ripping it up in there. Which year, the legacy of Nomads? I don't actually know any of the legacy players, my bad. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not that. Sally Moore.
You know Cara Allen.
Dave Bond.
Dave Bond.
There
There
we
we
go.
go. So sorry, what year were Nomads founded? A, 1952, B, 1992, C, 1932, or D, 1972?
Wow, you're really testing me here.
Do you have Sally Moore's number?
Mm.
You're gonna call up
Oh
Sally.
yeah, we message all the time. No, I've had someone in mind to have as a phone a friend. They're actually currently in the house, and I think I have to call the legend that is Max Buttinger.
Yeah.
Let me
Come
get him.
on.
Let me get him. I have to, because he's gonna know. He's
Come
that was
on.
his
let's
time.
do it.
All right, I'll be back. 1 second. I'll get him.
Let's do it. This is fantastic. What a lovely jumper.
In the flesh.
Here we go, in the Korfball. What's that behind? Look, he's put a jacket up that's just not Korfball, though.
Hey, I'll put my hat on. Put that on. Yay!
Can I introduce you to the legend that is Max Buttinger?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Kids, how you all doing?
Listen, we're all good. You're live on telly. Please do not swear. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and there might not be anybody better to share some knowledge with. How are you, Max?
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Just watching your reports on the last matches last weekend. So that was good.
Okay, yeah. Last weekend, right? Not the one just gone.
Not when Tigers beat Beck, right?
Trojans beating
Yeah.
Thunder, right?
30 goals to 16.
Double the score.
Absolutely stonking match.
Beating the second best team in England, right?
Absolutely wonderful.
With the top 3 out of the 6 boys, also in England. Yeah, it was a pleasure to play against such quality.
Rocket.
Full festive spirit. We're here to pick your brain, Max, if that's okay. Luca needs some help, and he needs to know what year were Nomads founded. Was it 1952, 1992, 1932, or 1972?
Oh, that's a good one. 72, I reckon.
Why do you think 72?
52, far too early. He was definitely not around then. 32 is way outside. Didn't even have Korfball in the country. 92, they were around long before 92. Yeah, so 72.
How long have the Moores and Dave Bond been at?
Well, Dave Bond was at Voltrix first, and then he moved over to Nomads in the 80s.
So it's definitely not 92 then.
Yeah, I'd say.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely not 92.
Definitely not.
He's having a
92.
bit of a worried thought now, but yes, 72 or 92. One of those two, yeah. I'll say 72.
72.
Am I wrong?
72. Is that the final answer, Luca? Are we locking it in?
I think I'm going to have to this man's knowledge. 72 final answer.
Okay, folks, here we go. It is obviously correct. The man knows Korfball, folks.
Thank you. Legend.
Incredible.
Thank you so much, Max. We appreciate your time, mate, and coming on and supporting Luca. He's through to the next round. I'm sure we'll be in touch to talk Korfball legacy.
Nearly. We're not at question 10 yet.
Oh, bloody hell.
But we get it.
Good. Thank you. Have a good Christmas.
Cheers. You too, sir. Thank you. Okay.
God.
Congrats, Luca. You're through. Lord knows what's going on with Caitlin. This
Oh.
is just she's in, she's out, she's all about.
She does the hokey pokey.
Always.
Let's let Caitlin. Shall I just ask a few questions in the meantime to see if your Wi-Fi picks back up or whatever it is, or your 3G?
Yes, please.
I think that was a yes.
Okay, awesome. Hey, right, we are on to question number 6. We're gonna have to rattle through these now. Who were the second area in England after London to introduce a regional korfball league? Is it A, Norfolk, B, Kent, C, Central, or D, South West? So which region introduced a second area to England, or who were the second area in England after London to introduce a regional korfball league? Norfolk, Kent, Central, or Southwest?
Okay. Gosh, yeah, that's a tough question. Okay, Norfolk, Kent, Central, Southwest. So back in the day, there used to be 3 different clubs that started up. There was like Wallingham in London, there's one in Central, and there was one in Kent. So that kind of brings the 50-50 down to Kent or Central England. Gosh, that's a tough question. You can't use my answers against me if I go 50-50.
You're going 50-50?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. But I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to use the ask the audience, unfortunately.
Save me for the million.
Yeah.
The last one. Okay, cool. Tough question. Apart from London. Yeah, I'll go 50-50, please.
Okay. The 50-50 is either Norfolk or Kent.
Norfolk or Kent. Okay. And these are regional leagues, sorry, or just leagues?
First ever, it will be the second area in England to introduce a regional league.
Okay. So yeah, you've got my uncle Phil up in Norfolk, and he was the one who kind of set it all up in Norwich and Norfolk, which I believe was a bit too recent. So I'm going to have to go with Kent. Final answer.
Kent is your final answer. It's incredible. He's in the money.
One.
Incredible.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable. This is getting silly. Caitlin, do you feel like you can ask the next question?
I hope so. I've rejoined on laptop. Is this okay?
It will be fine if it uploads to the server. So like, let's go off that.
Yeah. Okay. In what season was the first EKA/BKA Cup held in England? Was it 1948-49, 57-58, 66-67, or 75-76?
God, first EKA Cup.
Yeah.
/BKA Cup.
/BKA Cup, yeah. Gosh. Can you repeat the answers?
Yeah, 1948-49, 1957-58, 1966-67, 1975-76.
When was the first EKA Cup? Gosh, that is a tough question.
Joanne Wilson is ready to answer.
Gosh. You want me to pass it to you, Joe? You think you've got it?
I'm confused because I thought the answer to my question was like 2005 when the EKA was formed.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't know.
You don't know. Okay. I know my granddad played when he came over to England from Holland, and that was later than 48. So I'm going to rule that one out. 75. Nomads was, what did you say? My dad said 72. What was the previous answer?
Yeah.
72. So I'm going to rule out 75. So then it's between 57 and 66. Gosh, how long has korfball been played in England?
So this is impressive stuff.
Good question.
Good God, he's a knowledge oracle.
Yeah.
Did
Sam
you
Brooks
actually
was-
ask the audience? Or
No, that wasn't unofficial.
No, I haven't asked the audience.
you didn't ask the audience,
No.
right? Okay, yeah.
Well,
no
do
worries.
you think you could get it?
I just wanted to have a chat, to be honest.
We can have that. So I think it's between 57 and 66. Go for it. Do you guys have an inkling? Should I go to ask the audience?
May as well.
You know what? Let's do it. I'll ask the audience.
Here we go. He's pulled in the professionals. He's pulled in the doctor, Joe Wilson, and King of the Vibes, Will Alderton, to answer a question that I almost can guarantee none of them even have a Scooby what the answer is. So, wax lyrical, the two of you. Tell us what it is.
I'm going to have to kill the vibes, mate. I'm not a Scooby.
It's good to be inclusive, you
Between
know.
the two, do you have like a feeling, 57 or 66?
When was korfball invented?
Oh, in the 20s.
Yeah.
Earlier than that, potentially. It's been around for like 110, 120 years.
1970, 1914.
Yeah, something like
What's the question again?
that.
And what year was Joel Wilson born? 1997.
I knew I missed it.
When was the
Oh my
first BKA Cup held in England? And what season was that?
That's
Lucas
okay.
whittled it down to 1957, 58, or 1966, 67. Yeah, nice.
Great guess. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Kind of before my time, Luca, but
Go with your heart.
if I was to go for it, I'd go for something sooner, something more recent.
You go for 75?
No, 60, whatever it was.
Sorry, 66.
But, just go with what you feel deep inside you, and go with your heart.
Wise words.
Okay. So does the England or the British Korfball Cup, does that count as just like a London regional league, like if that was set up first?
We don't fucking know.
Good point.
You still have your elephant rainbow question, right?
Oh, shit. Yeah,
Nice.
you do have that.
What question am I on at the moment?
8.
7 or 8?
8.
8. I believe the BK was founded in the 40s, so I'm gonna have to say it happened sooner rather than later, since the 40s. So I'm gonna go with 57.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has the knowledge. He is correct. Well done, Luca. Don't listen to weird questions.
This is just ridiculous. What a run. What an absolute
Brilliant.
run. No wonder he plays for Trojans clutching up like that. Goodness me.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Luca.
Thank you. Yeah, it really helped.
Yeah.
Impressive stuff. Luca, we're going off script, and I asked Charlie Vogwill for a couple of questions that I felt would be quite difficult, that would be related to England Korfball, to help us with the quiz. And he kindly agreed and sent me a few questions. So I'm going to go from these, which means Caitlin can't see them. Apologies, Caitlin. But they're quite fun. So I think they'll be good, okay?
Okay, cool.
So which player has missed the most penalties for Great Britain and England? Is it A, Joe Bedford, B, Rachel Turner, C, Benjamin King, or D, Otto Fabius?
Oh, that's a throwback to Otto. Yeah, okay. Otto Fabius. Wow, most penalties missed in
Most
international
penalties missed. Yeah,
God, that is a tough one. In all time.
all time.
Not playing for England, right?
That
Not
is
like
tough.
club stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I still have 50-50 or do I use that?
No, you use that.
I use
You
that.
definitely use that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely used that, right? Yeah, for the Kent stuff. Yeah, yeah.
You've just got your answer a random question instead.
I've got the non-core.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, it would be one of, like, I got 25% chance in getting that right. I've honestly got no idea, so I'm going to have to go for the no-Korf question, please.
Okay. No, that's too easy. I'm ChatGPTing it. Bear with me.
Will had
Okay, here we
the colours of the rainbow.
Okay. It's quite easy, but which planet is known as the red planet? Is it A, Jupiter, B, Mars, C, Earth, or D, Neptune?
So I'm going to have to refer back to my my time at university studying physics. So I've got some good knowledge behind that, and with my good friends Tamsin and Lucy, and I'm sure they'll be shouting at me. I'm going to say Mars is the red planet. Final answer.
Of course, he's correct again, folks. He's through to the final round.
In my mind, I was like,
Jesus.
it's Jupiter. Obviously, it's Jupiter.
No, I thought it was Jupiter. I would have said Jupiter.
The gas giant.
That's my girlfriend's nickname for me.
Oh.
Sorry, someone had to.
Yeah, part.
Right. Listen, Kate, I think final question's got to be in, hasn't it? I think you got to ask him. You can lead this one.
Yes.
Come on, Dr.
So,
Buttinger.
for £1 million of real money from the UKA, this question: which two players have received a yellow card for Great Britain / England? Dean Woods and Davesh Patel, Amy Turner and Charlie Vogwill, Owen Bailey and Joe Bedford, Dave Brooks and Caitlin Fitzgerald.
Gosh. Okay, so Could you repeat the answers, please?
Yeah, so which two players have received a yellow card when playing for Great Britain or England? Dean Woods and Davesh Patel, Amy Turner and Charlie Bogwell, Owen Bailey and Joe Bedford, Dave Brooks and Caitlin Fitzgerald.
Caitlin
Okay.
Fitzgerald, famously vicious player.
I'm just going to know how to get away with it.
Complete descent to all the rest. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. That is a tough question. How'd you get this information? Bloody hell.
Shout out Charlie Bogwell.
Oh, it's fully Charlie Vogwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty much going to be a 25 guess. But I do have a bit of an inkling, since no shade to my former teammate Amy Turner, but I feel like on the pitch, her and Charlie can be a little bit yappy to the refs. So I feel like they're going to be the ones to get that yellow card. I got no more lifelines, so I'm going to say Amy Turner and Charlie Vogel were the ones to get yellow cards. Final answer.
To risk it all.
Oh, risk it all.
God.
The palpitations.
So the correct answer is, for £1 million, it was Dean Woods and Davesh Patel. Oh, he fallen apart.
Knew we'd get him. Knew we'd get him.
You got me.
That's tricky. That was tough though, because with all of those, there was like one player who I pretty sure had, but not the two. So yeah, that was tough. But also some really tricky questions in there. And yeah, got to this point. So proven yourself to be a proper oracle of the Korf. And I've learned a lot actually today about some of the history of English and British Korfball in this country. It's been very enjoyable.
Yeah, legend. Yeah, great run, Luca. Incredible knowledge. I'm sure if we'd have asked you much more EKL related questions over the past 5 or 10 years, you'd have probably nailed them. But it had to be a mix up. Yeah, listen, all three of you, thank you so much. Appreciate this. Has been a long time. We never know how long these things are going to run. Apologies, folks. Normally it's an hour. This one's a lot longer. This is going to be a beast to edit. So yeah, but thank you so much to each of you for joining. We're really, really genuinely super grateful to you all, and pleased that we can actually donate the money to your chosen charities, and hopefully it's been a worthwhile little jolly coming on and having a laugh with us for the last hour and a half.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you,
Caitlin.
Thanks so much. We love the pod.
You got the pod.
Big up the pod. Big up the pod.
Awesome. You guys are the best. We'll let you go now. You can just, we'll let you go now. But yeah, thank you so much.
So are Luca and I splitting the cash? Or?
What did we put in the contract?
25 to Will's wallet.
We
could find it out when we next see each other.
$1 million in Vietnamese dong.
Yeah. Yeah, it won't be the only dong you're getting. Anyway, I'll see you.
See that in the pod.
Oh, man.
It's over. Listen,
guys. What a pod. Brilliant.
Oh,
have a Merry Christmas. Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much.
Fun. Bye-bye.
Have a great Christmas, guys.
Oh, and then there was 2.
We didn't get a happy ending. I really thought Luca was going to do it. That was really impressive stuff. Yeah, the questions just ran out of lifelines in the end, I think. I blame the audience members, if I'm honest.
Yeah, same here. It was almost a happy ending. It was almost a Christmas spirit, a Christmas miracle, if you will. But listen, it wasn't to be this time, folks. But an hour and 43 minutes is how long we've currently been recording. This has been a monster of an episode. I don't think most people watch our podcast in more than about 20 seconds. So let's see if anybody watches this. But guys, thank you so much. Just want to take a moment to say, episode 12, but it's Christmas. The time for gratitude, if you will. Both Caitlin and I are really, really, really grateful to everybody that listens, everybody that engages, everybody that talks to us on social media, all the kind comments, all of the shit talk we get on the call, everything that goes along with it. We are very, very grateful for it. And it's been a blast the last couple of months. And we look forward to bringing you many more things in the new year. Right, Caitlin?
Yeah, honestly, couldn't have said it better myself. I personally feel very lucky. I just have to turn up and chat Korf. There's a lot of hard work that goes on from yourself, James, Kieran Tang as well, who did all the questions today, and Maddie again with the graphics. So we're very lucky to be a part of it, and it's been a lot of fun, and hopefully this keeps getting better and better, and I just feel very positive about the whole thing. So thank you so much, everybody.
Massive, massive, massive shout out to Tom Warmer's company, who have sponsored this episode and enabled us to give money to all 3 of those amazing charities. What a privilege, and just great to see all around. So before we go, folks, I'll do as I always do, which is I'll hand over to the legend that is Caitlin Fitzgerald, and I'll let her sign us out, and you won't see us until the new year. So Caitlin, over to you.
Oh my God, I literally have Nothing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Final words of the year are bye.